Hello, judges. My name is Jacob Brown.
And I'm Josiah Brown.
And together we are the duo team
Brown.
Do the judges mind if we remove our name tags?
No.
If all the judges are ready,
And the judge timer?
then let's begin.
I was real happy, carefree and young, and I lived in a place called the Valley of Fun.
And nothing, not anything, ever went wrong. Until, well, one day he was walking along.
I guess I got careless. I guess I got lost in the daisies and not looking where I was walking. And that's how it started.
Stop! What a shock! He stubbed his big toe on a very hard rock.
I flew through the air and went for a sail.
He sprained the main bone, the tip of his tail. In this story, a young fellow faces trouble after trouble after trouble. Is there a place of no more troubles? Yes, there is. The name is Seuss.
I like beef stew.
Hey, we're not running yet.
Sorry, I always forget.
So join us on this journey to a place where troubles have ceased.
Or do they bake with yeast?
Trying to rhyme like Dr. Seuss makes you look like a goose. So let's hand it to the master to kick it foot loose.
I had trouble in getting to Solace Saloon.
By Dr. Seuss. Now he never had ever had troubles before.
So I said to myself, I don't want any more. If I watch out for rocks with my eyes straight ahead, I'll keep out of trouble forever, I said. But watching those rocks, well, just didn't work. I was watching those rocks when I felt the hard jerk. A very fresh green-headed quaking quail came up from behind and went after my tail.
And he learned that there are troubles of more than one kind. Some come from ahead and some come from behind. So he said to himself,
Now I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and to be twice as smart. I'll watch out for trouble in the front and back sections by aiming my eyeballs in different directions.
he found this to be quite a stunt. But now he was safe both in back and in front. Then new troubles came from above and below. A scritch at his neck and a skrink at his toe.
And now I was really in trouble, you know. The rocks, the quail, the scripts and the skrink. I had so many troubles, I just couldn't think. There I was, all completely surrounded by trouble, when a chap and a one-wheeler wobble.
Young fellow, what has happened to you has happened to me and other folks too. So I'll tell you what I've decided to do. I'm off to the city of Solace, where they never have troubles, at least very few. It's not far and my camel is strong. He'll get us there fast, so hop on, come along.
After that day, the wobble was gone, and a wobble some way. The roads got more bumpy, more rocky, more tricky. By midnight, I tell you, my stomach felt icky. So I said, Mister, please, when do we get to that wonderful town? Aren't we almost there yet?
Young fellow, don't you stew. At sunrise we'll arrive at Solace, and you'll have no more troubles, I promise I do.
But when dawn finally came and darkness got light, that beautiful city was nowhere in sight. Instead of the city, we ran into trouble.
Our camel got sick and he started to bubble.
We had to pull camel in the one-wheeler wobble.
Then the next thing I knew, I was pulling camel and one chap too. Now this is rather unfair.
Don't you stew, I'm doing my share. This is called teamwork. I furnish the brains, you furnish the muscles, the aches, and the pains. I'll tell you where to go, and we'll find a good doctor with you, you know.
So he sat and he worked with his brain and his tongue. He bossed me around just because I was young. He said, go left. He told me, go right. And that's what he told me all day and all night. I was tired.
Your troubles are practically at an end. Just go down the hill and around the next bend. You'll come to a Happy Way bus route, my friend. The Happy Way bus route leaves at 4:42 and will take you directly to Solace Slough on the beautiful banks of the River Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few.
Well, the bus stop was there, and that part was just fine. But tacked on a stick was a very small sign behind it.
Notice to the passengers, using our line we are sorry to say that a driver bullet tires ran over 4 nails and punctured all tires. So until further notice, the 442 cannot possibly take you to Solace Slough. But we wish you the most pleasant journey by feet. Signed Bus Line President, Horse Papi Sweet.
So I went on by feet, thanks to Horse Papi Sweet. And that Horse Papi Sweet almost ruined my feet. 100 miles later, my feet were so sore, and then once you know it, it started to pour. I was stretched to the skin when it happened to slipper.
It's the midwinter chicker. The midwinter chicker came early this year, and it's not going to be very comfy around here. Any fool would get out, so I packed up my things, and I'm out to my granddaddy out in Palm Springs. Take cover!
I dreamed I was sleeping in Solace Slough, on the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few. Then I woke up, and it just wasn't true. I was crashing downhill in a fabulous flood.
And he said to himself,
Now I really don't see why troubles like this have to happen to me. When someone up high shouted,
Here, get your rope.
"Thank you, my friend." This was not a friend. And I knew that my troubles had not come to an end when a big man on a horse scared me out of my wits.
I'm General Genghis Khan Schmitz. There's a war going on, and it's time that you knew every lad in this land has a duty to do. We're about to attack. We're about to destroy the perilous posers upon Pools of Moose Pass. So step into line. You're a private, first class.
He gave me a shooter.
And a little bean.
Which wasn't very much, if you see what I mean.
I'll get that poser. Attack without fear. The glorious moment of victory is near.
We came around the corner and found it, alas. There was more than one poser, and Pop Pose almost passed.
oh, this happens more every now and again. Sometimes you're winners, and sometimes you're losers.
We'll never win against so many posers, so I suggest we retreat.
Then the army raced off on its 10-plated feet. There I was, with more poosers than I'd ever seen. There I was, with my shooter? And only one bean? When I thought I could stand it no more, by chance I discovered a tiny trap door. I popped my head out, the sky was sky blue, and I knew from the flowers I'd finally come through to the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo. There it was, with its glittering towers in the air. I'd made it, I'd done it, at last I was there. And I knew that I left all my troubles behind.
Welcome, welcome, my son, to the sweet land of sunny Solace Slough, where we never have troubles, at least very few. As a matter of fact, we just have one trouble. Imagine one little trouble, my son. The one little trouble that you will now see is the one little trouble I have with this key. Oh, we have a key, slap and slip it, we do. And this troublesome slippet moved into my door 2 weeks ago, Tuesday, at 3:45. And since then, I can't open this door anymore.
So I started back home to the Valley of Fun. I know I'll have troubles. I'll maybe get stung. I'll always have troubles. I'll maybe get bit. But it didn't hit a quail on the place where I sit. But I've bought a big bat, you see. Now my troubles are gonna have troubles with me.